Hi everyone and welcome back to another YouTube video. I've got you the DYU T1 series. It's a compact, foldable e-bike. We can get straight into the review, discuss all the features it has to offer, and we can see whether this bike is ready for you or not. So this bike has a removable lithium-ion battery, which means it can be charged externally, or you can keep it on the bike and charge it on the bike to keep going for your journey. So with the battery, you can expect a maximum range of 55 kilometers. And the bike will bring you to a maximum speed of 25 kilometers an hour, which is equivalent to your 15.5 miles an hour. Battery is a 36 volt 10 amp, which is very powerful. It can give you quite an extended range. Moving on to the display, one thing that the DYU could improve on is the display, because it's not LED or touchscreen and doesn't really show you your miles per hour, what speed you're doing. It's very basic and will just indicate what percentage of charge you have left on the bike. So this is something that DYU could look at improving on the T1 series. With an optional throttle accessory, which we did install in the installation video, you can use the throttle without pedaling, and that will support you for up to speeds of 15 miles an hour, which is actually pretty good considering you don't have to put any pedaling effort into your journey. So the T1 series will bring you 7-speed gear set on the bike, so you can just upshift your gears and allows you to go a little bit quicker, and you can pedal more than 50 miles an hour. The motor will just cut off assisting you to that speed. So we've got front and rear disc brakes for the T1 series, and it allows you just to come to a quicker stop, and it can make braking a lot more easier and safer for you as a rider. Got a really nice seat here, which can be removed, but as you can see, we've got a nice spring suspension system on the seat. So if you're going over any bumps, it just allows you to have a more comfortable experience while riding, commuting to work or commuting to a cafe or somewhere. It's just really great what DYU have done on here. So this is what sets the bike apart from any other bike on the market, really. And not only are they reflective pedals, but you've got like a little trigger mechanism here. So if you press that in, they will actually fold up. So all of the bike will fold up, including the frame. So you can just unclip this, the bike will fold into half, as well as the steering column and the handlebars, they'll fold down, and it makes the bike really portable. So if you want to carry it upstairs into a flat, or you're just commuting with your car, you can take this in the back and go for a nice ride out. So I'm going to demonstrate how you can remove the portable battery. All you need to do is put the key in, and this key is provided from the handlebars. So what I'm going to do is just going to put the key into the keyhole, and then we're going to twist the key, and you can sort of feel it unlock itself. Once you've found that, just keep hold of the key, and then you can remove the battery. This is the size of the battery, actually quite lightweight. And all you need to do is, you'll see the little charge accessory port here. Plug in the charger and to the 3-pin plug, and it's covered under warranty, as you can see the battery. So if anything does go wrong, DYU will send you another battery free of charge. And to put it back in, opposite way, just let it slide in. You'll feel it sort of slide in, and then once you hear it click, remember to take the key out just for safekeeping, and keep that somewhere safe on yourself, maybe on a key ring or somewhere. So for the back rack, it's an optional feature, but again, it really helps with storage and transportation. Last thing you want to do is be carrying luggage on your back, when you can simply tie it to the back. So you can maybe add a storage box to it, or just tie a rope around some kit that you want to carry, and it will allow you to carry up to 25 kilos. That's actually quite a lot of weight for a bike this small, so really good rack they have on the back. And it also has a reflector as well, so if you have any traffic, they can't see you, the light will reflect off of it, and gives you better visibility while riding at night. So again, what really sets this bike apart from other bikes on the market is the unique wheels. So usually you'd have ordinary spokes, but as you can see here, you've got quite a nice modern wheel look to it, in the matte black finish. It's actually quite a nice different feature that I've seen on an e-bike. It's got a really nice front light here, and especially riding at night time, you can see it's getting a little bit dark now. Just simply press the button, the power button, and you'll have a really bright illuminated LED headlight. Helps you see where you're going at night time. It's really good that they have it on such a small e-bike like this. It's a good feature. So we've got quite a nice kickstand here, so if you do want to rest the bike and take your hand off of it, just have to kick the kickstand down, gently lean the bike over, and as you can see, my hands are off the bike and the bike's holding itself. Okay, so I'm going to be demonstrating how you can fold the bike. So we're going to be starting at the front here with the handlebars. I've already undone this latch here, but if you haven't already, you will need to undo this latch, which I've already done. Once you've undone the latch, you just have to push the handlebars down, and they'll come all the way down to the front wheel. With it coming down to the front wheel, you want to make sure the handlebar is touching the wheel, and that means it's fully down. So the next thing that we want to do is we want to halve the size. So what we're going to do here, got a nice mechanism here, is that you want to sort of push this in. There we go. So you want to sort of push it where the arrow's pointing, and then you'll feel the latch come undone. So that's now undone. It is a little bit difficult trying to undo this, but the best way to do it is just fold it in half, so like I'm going to do now. And as you can see, I'm just going to turn this around so you can see. You've got all the wiring harness in the middle here, which goes to the controller and the motor. But just continue, it won't break the wire, just continue going all the way around. We now have a bike that is folded to half of its original size. And even if you're struggling for more room, you can remove the seat. So this isn't a large bike to carry up the stairs, and it's very lightweight, just over 20 kilos for this bike. It's a very lightweight to carry, put in a car, or just transport anywhere really. So really nice, foldable, small e-bike. So if you don't want to pedal, you do have a throttle accessory on the bike. You just simply press that and we're away. And it can assist you up to speeds of 15.5 miles an hour. Really nice feature. Alternatively, if you don't want to use the throttle, just use the throttle to get you going, then release the throttle, take over pedaling, and this will assist you of speeds up to 15.5 miles an hour, which is equivalent to 25 kilometers an hour, and it allows you to get your exercise in rather than just using throttle. So I'm now going to be performing a brake test just to show you how good the brakes are on the DYU bike. So you're going to get up to full speed, and it does bring you to a stop quite quickly for a bike this small. So the brakes really nice on the bike. The only thing the bike doesn't do, as you can see when I'm riding, I'm moving along, is it doesn't read on the display the speed you're doing or the amount of miles you've got left. All you can see is a little gauge that tells you what battery percentage you have. So yeah, you got a little gauge that tells you sort of battery percentage, but it doesn't give you any further information. This is something DYU could improve on for their next bike series, but for such a small, compact bike that you can fold up, it's really not that bad. So this moves us on nicely to the off-road test for the bike. Such a small bike, let's just see how it gets on off-road and whether this bike is suited for those that are wanting to ride off-road. So we're just going to start off with the throttle. You can immediately feel the bike is taking me over the bumps and the road effortlessly with the suspension. Really nice to ride, not having any uncomfortable bumps, as I said, and it's very smooth, and it just feels almost like you're gliding through the air on this e-bike. So it can be used as an off-road bike as well as on road, as we've seen. So the bike is for everyone really. So the bike handles itself, you know, really well. I can feel the suspension just effortlessly gliding me through the bumps with ease. There's no stress, and it's actually a really comfortable, enjoyable ride. And I can see myself getting, you know, a little bit of exercise cycling on this pretty much every day, you know. So it's really nice bike, and I'd really recommend it to my viewers. Thank you very much for taking time to watch the DYU T1 series. Thank you very much for DYU for sending us bike, and partnering with us again. A link to the product will be down in the description below. But as you can see, whether this bike is right for you or not, I reckon it is, because if you live in a flat like myself, or you're going to work and you just want something that's lightweight, convenient, very cheap to run, DYU T1 is for you because of how portable and how much it will size down as demonstrated in the video. Hope you enjoyed the riding footage as well. If you have any questions, suggestions, please leave a comment down below. Subscribe, like, and I'll see you in my next YouTube video.